We have an official date for Universal Studios reopening, and I have the full guidelines, everything that you need to know if you're heading back to Universal or if you're just being nosy. All that and more up next on the Universal Eye. Welcome back to the Universal Eye, keeping an eye on the latest and greatest Universal news for you. And before we get started, as always, I just want to remind you to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon down below so you can stay up to date. And I know that you've been watching my videos, maybe you're new here, but you're going to want to stay up to date and you're going to want to know everything that happens. So just do the inevitable and hit subscribe. Anyways, let's get right into it, and with the official dates. I'm so excited. Universal Studios is officially opening back up to the public on June 5th. Yay! Oh my gosh, it is official. I can't believe it's finally happening, and it's just incredible and amazing and just such a good day. It's such a good day. I had been waiting since yesterday to put this video out for you guys, or record this video for you guys, because I wanted to make sure I had all of the facts, because yesterday it came out, some of the facts, and it was really just a proposal to the government asking them if they could do it. But now Universal has officially confirmed today that they are in fact reopening by those guidelines. The government has approved it and it's all set and ready to go, and I'm so excited. And I can't wait to tell you all of the news, all of the tea, and everything that you need to know, your ultimate guide to this reopening. So first things first, their full official plan. So they are actually reopening starting June 1st. According to NBC Orlando, their plans are June 1st and 2nd, employees only. June 3rd and 4th, some pass holders and invited guests, and June 5th, open to the public. So that was the official statement and guidelines that had been proposed by Universal Studios to the government and has now been approved, so we're really excited about that. I'm glad they're giving themselves some cushion and wiggle room to figure out exactly what they're going to be doing. I really wish I could be there for it because that would be amazing, and I really miss Diagon Alley. I wore my Harry Potter shirt today. This is from a celebration of Harry Potter back from 2017, so this is an old shirt but a good shirt, and I love it. I can't believe this is finally happening. I'm really excited for everybody who's been waiting, and I'm happy to know that, like, hopefully this will help stimulate the economy down there. I have a feeling, based on what's been going on with CityWalk and Disney Springs, which I did a whole video on. Hi, hello, up there. The fact that, like, Disney Springs was absolutely empty, and I've heard word, other than what I unfortunately didn't get a chance to say in the Disney Springs video, is that pretty much everybody who was at Disney Springs for the reopening were vloggers and news people. So it was already empty enough, but to know that pretty much the few people who showed up, like we like to say in Spanish, los tregato, they were all just people who had like a vested interest in going. So I think that's really interesting, and to see what the attitude of the public is right now, and also the fact that like things are still closed and people really can't get there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Universal on reopening day on June 5th. But we'll just have to wait and see. I've also been getting a prediction from my awesome friend and correspondent Tiffany that she really thinks that it's going to be pretty dead, and she also thinks that Disney's going to have like a surprise swoop in at the last second and try and open before Universal. So that'll be really interesting to see if that happens, since they kind of did that with Disney Springs already. So I don't know, I think everybody's kind of having like a change of heart, a change of pace right now in what they normally do, which is usually Universal follows Disney's lead, but Disney's steadily following Universal, so you just never know with these two. So let's get some official information from Universal, shall we? So they, of course, in bold say welcome back, and I love that. Universal Studios Florida, Universal's Islands of Adventure, and Universal's Volcano Bay will be welcoming guests beginning June 5th. This carefully managed reopening comes with stringent new health, safety, and hygiene procedures in place, so as we enjoy our parks together again, everyone will need to follow CDC guidelines and the recommendations of health officials and Universal Orlando's policies. Note that any public location where people are present provides an inherent risk of exposure to the virus, and we cannot guarantee that you will not be exposed during your visit. And I, of course, did the research for you already, and if you did manage to watch my Disney Springs, well, my CityWalk reopening video, then you would know that these plans are going to sound very familiar to you. They're the exact same ones that they had for CityWalk when they reopened. It doesn't seem to have really too much different, except there are 2 new pieces to the puzzle here. But yeah, I think it's really interesting. Everything is pretty much the same. So let's go over that really quickly because there are a couple of updates, and let's get through this. We all ask that all guests and team members comply with the following: face covering required, temperature checks required, wash hands often, social distancing, floor markings, so following floor markings, avoid contact with people who are sick, and these are 2 new ones. Use hand sanitizer when required. At select locations, including prior to boarding ride vehicles, guests will be required to use hand sanitizer, which is like awesome. I love that. I love that so much, and I can't wait to get more into the rides in a second. But I think this is a really good thing that they're doing, and I hope that they really stick to that. It'll be interesting to see what Disney has to say about this. And follow team member direction. Please follow directions from our team members and have patience as we work through these new operational procedures. Which I'm glad that they're already saying that, because like people are dumb and honestly they don't follow procedures a lot of times. So I'm glad that they're reinforcing and sticking behind their team members, and they're telling them like, yo, you better listen to people. And I sincerely hope that this means that like if people are like rule breaking, that they get kicked out, because we don't have time to play around with this. Like there's no space for that. So what other safety measures are in place? We continue to work closely with local health officials and our own health and safety experts and reference CDC guidelines, the same stuff that we've heard before. So these are the measures. Limited capacity and following social distancing guidelines through all attractions, restaurants, and shops through the destination. Increasing our already aggressive cleaning and disinfection procedures and frequently cleaning all high-touch surfaces. All team members will undergo temperature checks and wear face coverings, and all team members will participate in extensive training on our new procedures, which is awesome. That is excellent. Oh, I think they're selling annual passes again. Just like a side note, I just noticed on the... Oh, wow. I haven't looked at the prices in a long time, so I'm really interested to see if the prices... Whoa! 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 They've upped the prices! Wow! Okay, so in case you don't know, I used to be a Universal vlogger. Like Universal Studios, I actually go and vlog at the parks all the time. I'll have that linked up above in case you're interested in that on my other channel. But I used to be an annual pass holder, and I used to be like a 3-park premier pass holder for like a long time. And it wasn't because until I moved that I unfortunately had to let go of my annual pass. But they've upped the prices, because right now the premier pass is $733.99, which is crazy. That is so much more. I remember it being like $600. So like for like there to be like a $100 boost almost, that's like insane, especially in the wake of everything going on. But I can only hope that they're doing like some sort of special again, because I remember at one point they were doing like 6 months free, and I was gonna renew, but then I knew I was gonna move, so I didn't get to do that, which sucked, but oh well. Anyways, back to everything. So they also have Go Contact Free with the app. To get the latest updates for all things Universal, download the official Universal Orlando Resort app. I will say that app is fantastic. I haven't used it in a couple of years, because well, not a couple of years. I haven't used it in about a year. But honestly, that app has been fantastic, and I'm sure it's probably even better since I've had the opportunity or reason to use it. Plus, it's easy to stay connected while you're here with free Wi-Fi throughout the parks and Universal CityWalk, which honestly is awesome. Access contact-free features, order meals on the go with mobile express pickup, get a virtual line return time, purchase tickets in the app and scan at the turnstile, and set up Tap to Pay. Oh, they changed that. Tap to Pay at Volcano Bay. Also, another really big thing that you guys are gonna know, and I think that's like one of the best parts of this video, this episode in the Universal Eye, is not only finally knowing the date and what the structure of everything is going to be, but it's also knowing what the hours are, because obviously I think we all anticipated that the hours were going to change drastically, just like CityWalk and Disney Springs have. So here's the full breakdown of the hours of operation for this new period in time. I think it's crazy to sit and think how drastically our world has changed, but it's for the better and it's for the best for us to be able to take care of one another. So, Universal Studios Florida will be open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Universal's Islands of Adventure, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily as well. Universal's Volcano Bay, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. And Universal CityWalk, Orlando, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, which is pretty similar to a lot of the time. Especially, I know like they usually do the 6 p.m. type of a thing at studios and stuff when Horror Nights happens. So it's kind of interesting to see it's kind of a little bit changed for the theme parks, but CityWalk is open for their normal schedule, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's pretty crazy to think about that they're like able to do that. So yeah, that's the tea, all the tea, nothing but the tea. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was really informative to what you can expect if you are heading out to the parks, or if you're just really curious about it, it's all good. I know I am, that's why I do this. I love doing this, so yes. And if you really enjoyed it, please, I really appreciate it anytime you guys like, subscribe, and when you comment. I love commenting back with you guys. I always answer my comments, so feel free to hit me up. And I didn't get a chance to say, but I do want to thank my tipsters, and that would be Tiffany, aka Princess of the Night Sky, and DJ Cow, giving me any tips that they have. They definitely helped me out with articles and sourcing. So if you have any tips that you'd like to share with me, please contact me in the comment section down below or over on Instagram. And if you enjoy me and you'd like to see me start doing Disney news, please make sure to subscribe, because once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing the Disney Eye. So I'm really excited for that, and I can't wait for that to happen. This community is growing really fast and we're doing really well, so I hope to see you guys over there soon, hopefully. So the best comment from the last video comes from Princess of the Night Sky, and she says, "Glad you liked the footage. It was so warm, otherwise I would have filmed more. Definitely chilled out while it's there and looking forward to the full opening." So thank you again. Just a big special shout out to our friend Tiffany. She always does so much for this channel, and I really hope that you guys go check out all her links down below. She has a blog over on her own website, and she's a YouTuber, so please go ahead and check her out down below and support her. She is really awesome and has done a lot for the channel, so thank you again, Tiff. And I hope to see you guys really soon, and this is the Universal Eye. But that is all I have for you guys today. This is the Universal Eye signing off for now, and don't forget to keep your eye on ours. Bye guys.